Hi, I'm Susie with Healthy Living OKC.
And I'm Kathy with Healthy Living OKC. I'm the education coordinator and Susie is the volunteer coordinator. And we are going to extend our series from our table to yours to the Cooking for One. Because we've had a lot of requests. Oh, I'm sitting here at home, I want something, but I don't want to make a big old huge casserole. How can we do it just for one? Well, Susie has perfected her very delicious Mexican chicken spaghetti, and it is delicious. She's going to show us, and then I threw in just maybe some queso because she had half of this left and half of that, so we're just going to use it all up today. Hang tight with us.
Kathy's going to be my sous chef. The first thing I usually do is I start out and I make my spaghetti. I like angel hair pasta the best. So
Why do you like it the
it's
best?
thinner. I like it because it's thinner.
It's what?
It's thinner than
Oh, thinner.
Thinner.
Kind of like us, huh?
That's right. So I have already pre-made my pasta. What I'm going to get Kathy started on is chopping. I buy frozen bell peppers, onions, and the red peppers. And she is going to start by opening that and starting chopping those.
Because I'm the sous chef.
You are the sous chef. I'm going to start by taking a quarter of a stick of butter, 2 tablespoons really, to saute my vegetables in.
These are nice. How much do I use? This is a Walmart brand, pepper and onion blend. Yellow onions, red bell peppers. But you can use fresh, right?
Absolutely. And I use a 3/4 of a cup of those.
I'm kind of an eyeball cook.
I'm an eyeball cook too.
Right.
Those make the best.
Okay.
So you start with that. In the meantime, this is the rotisserie chicken that I use. Since it's just me, I use this instead of buying a whole chicken. But if you want to do a whole chicken, a rotisserie chicken, then you can always make chicken salad with the rest of it. The chicken is already pre-cooked, so what I usually do is I will just cut it in smaller pieces. If you're using rotisserie chicken, then you can shred it with a fork. And on your chicken, you're going to use, like I said, I eyeball so much of this. That should be good for one portion.
Now, where do you buy this?
I get that at Walmart.
And it's called Uncle Soul's Food Chicken Breast Strips with Rib Meat. But you could use a rotisserie chicken.
Yes, absolutely. Canned chicken, boiled. You can boil a chicken breast. I just find this is really easy. It's not expensive and it's delicious.
Do you remember what a package like this costs?
It's $2.50, I believe.
Oh man, you've got a whole lot left.
Yes.
Goodbye.
So as soon as my sous chef gets her peppers and onions started.
A chef, is that thinner?
Perfect.
Oh.
It's perfect. But I need you to quickly.
Oh, pardon me.
That's okay.
Sorry, quickly. Okay.
So we're going to start sauteing this. If any of you have ever used these copper pans, I bought a whole set and I absolutely love them.
Why?
Nothing sticks to them. They cook very evenly. The handles don't get hot.
How much are they expensive?
They're not terribly expensive. You can buy a saute pan or you can buy just the little saucepans. They come in all different sizes. I went in and bought a set because mine were really old and I wanted to.
How old is old?
You don't even want to know. Probably, I don't know, maybe 30 years old, maybe?
Ah, that's young.
35 years old.
That's young, baby.
And while Kathy's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and open the soup. I've got my Rotel opened. The Rotel is mild, so you can do a hot Rotel or you can do the mild.
How's this?
Perfect. It's perfect. So I'm going to put those in here. I'm going to saute those.
And if you use fresh, you do the same thing.
Yes. I'm going to get this cooking. Once this sautés down, then I'm going to add my Rotel. I'm going to add my cream of chicken soup undiluted and my chicken. I'm going to have Kathy cut a half of the Velveeta, and this is 1 pound. So you're going to use half of this for this recipe. So you're going to use half a pound.
I didn't even know they came this little. I always buy the big ones, so.
Well, I do like the little ones because you can use it for several different things, which we will show you after we get this one going.
We've had a lot of requests for just cooking for one. I'm just one. Or two. How do I make it something that's just for one? So when Susie and I sat down and started thinking about it, well, yeah, cooking for one, but you don't want to waste this. You don't want to waste that. You want to use all your stuff so you're not wasteful. We got some ideas for you.
And they will be coming up in the future weeks because we're going to continue to do this.
What if they don't like us? We won't do it again then, huh?
We will, but we'd love to hear your comments.
Yes.
So we're trying our very best to keep everybody motivated during this unprecedented time of pandemic.
Crazy.
It's a crazy time. And cooking has always been one of Kathy's favorite things and mine. I feel like comfort food makes me comfortable, makes me feel good.
I walked into my family's home and I didn't take anything to eat, like brownies or cookies, and my 5-year-old granddaughter really called Cat, you didn't bring anything. Ooh, I got it. I won't do that again.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to add a half a can of mild Rotel.
Juice too, right?
The juice too. Those are tomatoes and peppers.
There's a little onions in here. There's a little jalapenos, but it's mild. You can use the hot, whatever your flavor is.
Now I'm going to put a half a can of undiluted cream of chicken soup.
As they say on TV, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells very good.
Once that's all stirred together, I'm going to add my chicken. Let that warm.
Smells divine.
It does smell good. This is one of my favorite recipes. It's really fast and easy. Now I'm going to add my Velveeta cheese and let that cook and heat.
Okay, let's talk about this spaghetti for a minute. So you get this 1 pound box. How much of this is in here? Half of it?
No, a quarter of it.
A quarter of it. So a quarter of a pound.
And there again, I eyeball everything. When I'm cooking spaghetti, I will put it through my hand. That's about 1 serving. And I don't like long spaghetti because I feel like I'm fumbling with it, so I break it in half. I always put my spaghetti in boiling water that has a little bit of vegetable oil in it, and I boil it in that. So
I always use a little bit of butter.
butter would be fabulous.
Always salt though.
And on this recipe, I don't salt and pepper it. You can. I just feel like it's better when you get it on the table, let everybody add what they want. Okay, I've got everything added.
How many times did you make this when your family was growing up?
Oh, a bunch. Because I made a huge casserole and my boys loved it. If I'm going to do my spaghetti in the morning like I did for today, I'll just boil it and rinse it really, really good and put it in a Ziploc bag. So you can do that before you leave for work or before you come and work out or before anything's going on. And the other thing I like to use is my tongs when I'm cooking spaghetti, because you can really get in there and toss it and not break up the spaghetti.
So this will not need to be baked.
No. If you wanted to stop now, you could put it in a baking dish, and when you got home or ready to put it in the oven, you would just put it in at 350 about 30 minutes. And there you have it, girls.
And you'll see that there's still chunks of Velveeta in here, so if you bake it again, if you choose to bake it, that would be yummy, yummy.
So this particular spot is going to be here for our sweet evening people, for Leroy and Elizabeth tonight, for our night crew. I've made enough so that Elizabeth...
Well, and I do believe, oh, I bet this will get better.
It
I bet
does.
leftovers are better.
It does. And it does really make enough for 2 and leftovers for the next day.
And you probably could, maybe sort of, if you wanted to, freeze a bowl of it.
Yes, this freezes beautifully. Trust me, I make huge pots of it, and during the 2.5 months that we were home, I put it in little containers and I had dinner when I wanted it. So there you have it, my Mexican spaghetti.
Okay, here we go.
Here is the second recipe with the leftovers that you had from the chicken spaghetti or Mexican chicken spaghetti. What I'm having my sous chef do, Kathy, is to put the Velveeta in cubes. I'm going to take the other half of Rotel and I'll put it right in here. Juice and all, you're going to need that juice. The Velveeta is really thick. We're going to melt this down. And I usually do it slowly because you don't want your cheese to burn.
Because it burns easily.
It does burn easily. And that was one reason I like these copper pans. They don't seem to make food burn. The induction's really good.
Where do you buy these copper pans? I might have to go buy one.
I ordered these online. I ordered the set, but Kohl's has them. Any place, Bed Bath & Beyond, but I really do love them. Now, they do have a lid. The one thing I'll tell you about the lid is it does fit. This gets hot. So I ordered some little holders on Amazon. They're just made out of this rubber material, plastic. And they just sit right on top of there. So, and I didn't bring one today, but that does hurt when you put your hand on there and that's really warm.
And while we're waiting for this, this is just a basic queso. And if you don't have, if you want to load it up and you have all these others, these are just suggestions. Black beans, rinse and drain before you pour them in there. sausage, fry some sausage up, put it in there. Hamburger, chicken. I myself would put a little jalapeno, fresh jalapenos in there, chopped up fine. You know that the green pepper and red pepper and onion medley? You might want to put those in there.
Delicious.
I bet it is. And then, ooh, that does look good. I mean,
Yes.
to me, this is delicious queso right
I love
here.
queso.
And this is Susie's favorite chips. They're from On the Border, but she gets them at Walmart. She told me they're $2.50 for this big bag.
Yep. They are the least expensive and the best. I do buy the Cantina Thins. There's two different kinds of them of the On the Border. One is just the regular, but I like the thin ones the best.
Those are good.
I also brought a potato that is ready to go in the microwave. This would be another thing that would be really great for dinner. Just pop this in the microwave. It takes about 6 or 7 minutes, but it's pre-wrapped
On high?
on high. And I always turn mine over after half of the time is gone. So if you're going to do 6 minutes, cook it for 3 and then open your microwave, turn it upside down. But this has a real neat little lever right here. And once you've microwaved it, you can just pull it off the potato. The plastic comes right off and it's real easy. But this would be delicious with the queso inside of it.
Hold that up so the camera, it's just getting yummy right now.
Just yummy. And my family calls it cowboy queso. When you add the hamburger meat or jalapenos, the beans, that's what we call it, as cowboy queso.
My family just calls it queso.
Just queso. It's delicious. You could add chicken to your potato and then put queso on it. You could add chili if you had decided you wanted to do a little chili. You could put
You
your
know that
cheese.
half-pound Velveeta just makes it perfect, really.
It's perfect. It is a perfect size.
Susie also got these small baguettes from Walmart. They are delicious. You can pop them in the oven. Takes maybe 10 or 12 minutes to warm up. You can slice them. Butter, garlic salt, yum yum. Okay. Susie likes a cut on the diagonal. Here it is. Little butter, little garlic powder. Delicious. Little queso, the chips. You know what? We did try the chip. We did try the queso, didn't we?
The queso is delicious.
It's fine.
It's yummy, yummy.
All right.
We hope you have enjoyed this cooking demonstration, Cooking for One. And we have recipes, hard copies at the information desk at the front of the Wellness Center. They will also be linked online. Thanks. Have a great day.
Bye.